Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you guys hear me? Audio check, audio check. All right, good morning, Brad. Good morning, James. Good morning, Jeff. Jose, how are you? Killer B, good to see you. Panos, how are you? Good morning. Pat, good morning. It's alive. It is alive. The market is alive. Good to see that. You're getting momentum, you're getting direction, you're getting range, you're getting velocity. It's we're going to be active today. I'm going to put on a couple of orders just to see how well we are, how our orders are panning out. Yep, here we go. And I'm canceling these orders. I'm going to put them above the market as well. And canceling. All right. Okay. So it looks good. We look good. Good morning, Brad. All right. So let's take a quick look and see what the market is up to. Obviously, we saw a big drop after the CPI number, then a bigger reversal, and that is a bullish sign. And now we're going through a bit of retracement. Let me pull the charts up. Oh, it's a big deal in Bitcoin, by the way. Oh yeah, that's a retracement from December 14th. We got all the way up there to put a captain setup switch trade into a captain setup. So this formation has an opening price of 17,947. As long as we hold on to that level, we should see target number 4 at 18,583. A nice harmony wave that established itself around the 17,000, and that harmony wave is continuing. I just Bitcoin just caught my eye quickly. Good morning, NSK. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, that's a good one, man. I mean, it was a wild one, that's for sure. Crude oil continuing its march. It started a new harmony wave at 75.82, and now we're at 78.72 to target number 2. Pullbacks are buyable against Globex. Globex is 77.7, and we should be moving on to target number 3. Target number 3 is 80.41. Russell 2000, it basically broke the high of our Globex session. Globex is 1857.1. Pullbacks are buyable, but we need to see the market closing at 1867.1. If we do that, then that will give us an opportunity for a continuation trade to target number 4, 1914.8. All right, so back to gold. 1899.7 is a number that we need to be paying attention to. ES. Well, ES here, we're hitting the double top. I mean, the market is giving us that impression again, which they did that yesterday, of a double top and then just kind of blew right through it. So right now they're really reversing. So it's very imperative for us to close at 40.10 and a half. That will set the stage for continuation trades to the upside. NQ on a daily basis, we're at the top end of the cloud. It's a resistance area against the trend line. This is an area where the market can experience a bit of back and fill. So we're going to be ready for a two-sided market here. I think the longs will show up and the shorts will show up. And you have to be flexible enough to, move on a dime pretty much. So when the 200 NT wrinkle, for example, flips to the positive, I should be looking for longs. When it flips negative and short, I should be looking for shorts. So yeah, this area is the entry point also for this swing trade that took us all the way to target number one. Here we go. It's 8:30, so the cash market just opened, and they are alive and ready here. We'll look at gold on a daily, moving to target number 3. ES performing a lot better than NQ for sure, and pullbacks are buyable. We're outside NASDAQ. Outside the cloud. Pullbacks are buyable. So let's take a closer look. The 200 NT wrinkle right now there's a disconnect between the 200 and the 100. So what we're looking for is this morning is a close at 526. If the market closes at 526, then the market will be in harmony on the long side, and we can be a little bit more aggressive taking on some longs. Expect fast market, and you have to kind of manage your risk tightly and be quick in understanding the environment and the behavior and the signals. Markets like this tend to be emotional, and it tends to suck you in. So just kind of take a lot of breaks in a day that looks like this. So every 25 minutes worth of trading, take about 5 minutes and just walk away from the screen and get your mind refreshed. It's very important in a day like this. So this way you don't accumulate stress on your body. Khaled, good morning. Good morning, sir. How are you? Panos, I'm 100% behind you on that one, my friend. That is a tried and proven method of cleansing your mind while you trade. So let's hyper-focused. We're going to be hyper-focused. I mean, this is the first half an hour. I want to see what this market is all about. We got to level harmony level number 2. We got so close to closing this candle, and this type of behavior is not good. Like you cannot get up there all the way till 5 to almost 520. You're 6 points away, about 10 points away from closing that 200 NT wrinkle, and then they just slam everybody into Globex. That's negative, and you just have to kind of be very careful. But at the same time, we are in the middle of Globex. Like this is the harmony, the Globex band with a low of 424 and 524. So this is going to be, a choppy digestive zone, and momentum is going to pick up under 420 on signals, and momentum will pick up above 530 on the upside. Anything in between, including where we at, it's a scalping opportunity. So patience here is not a bad choice. DJ Mike, how are you? Good morning. Sheila, good morning. Ken, good morning. Ken, good morning. KK, good morning. How are you, sir? Good talking to you yesterday. Omer, how are you, sir? Good morning. All right, continuation of these patterns where we got very close to the 425. And close it now. The next target of this deal here is 401, but we need a rally before we kind of participate in this. Good morning, Safe. How are you? Target number 4 is hit in the sequence. Yeah, what we've seen them do in the past is whenever they get to the bottom end here, man, I'm telling you, it's going to run up here a little bit. Yeah, whenever we get to the bottom end of the Globex band, you'll get a bit of a fade. So they're going to play around with this for a little bit. Look how quickly they just jump back in. Wow. Into level number 1. 8. They may get it back up to. Oh, okay. I see what they did. They actually closed. Yeah, they closed that candle. We saw that. What is that? That's a captain setup. I may get in there. All right, thank you. My entry was not perfect either on that one. I should have gotten in at that 52, 51.75. What is that? No, hold on. Yeah, 51.75. I basically gave him a point. But anyway, so we took that profit on that one. It's a scalping right here. We're too far into the trend to be swing trading, especially this early in the morning. So the trades that I'm going to be taking are more in line with a scalp. So you keep hitting harmony zone number 1 and backing off. And that tells me, there's weakness here. And there's that captain setup short. But it's not stable. Like, the shorts are not stable here. How would they look stable? If we break below 40 and establish a new harmony wave and obviously a new cloud negative, then that would stabilize the price to the downside a little bit better. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good to see you. Here we go. Well, there you go. Shorts against that harmony zone. That's good. Tested it a couple of times. I wanted to see what I'm seeing right now. Man, they're gonna run it down. So next target is about to get hit here around that 400. Took that first trade as a scalping opportunity. Boom. Next target 371, but this is an area where price can pause. Reason why we are in the middle of the range and also hitting the trend line for the first time. And that will set us up for a bit of back and fill behavior. So just kind of be conscious of that. First decision of the day. Here we go. That's what we ended up doing on that short. small profit on one contract, but we're building our day. We're still within that first half an hour of the day, and we need to kind of be conscious and careful. So 185 and moving on to the next decision. So we're hit the next hit the next level, that's 75 already, and the next level is gonna be 350. Good job, Brad. The switch trade, right? Where? Which one? This one? Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Frida, that's what they're doing so far. We expanded, so we got short right here on that captain setup. Beautiful, beautiful captain setup. Came retested, tested again, tested again. We needed a little bit more stability out of this price by seeing a new cloud pot negative and a new harmony wave. We got it. I'm looking for a pullback to the middle of the range and an opportunity to get in there. They put a switch trade, switch trade, switch trade, and a trigger trade, short, 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 and then just flush the whole thing. That's an aggressive behavior for me to take during that first half an hour. So I have to put my big boy pants and say, okay, let's just roll, because that would be a higher risk with higher dollar amount associated with it, because I would have had to, well, I would have had to take a 31, but also I would have had to wait for 60 to stop me out. Good morning. Good job, Raf. Very nice. Target number 4 in this sequence is on. Target number 4 at 339.5. A lot of action in the first, what is that, 15 minutes? Oh, thank you, Raf. I appreciate you, my friend. And 2023 is going to be great for all of us. So let's do it. That's one heck of harmony wave. That's one hell of a harmony wave right here. From 440 all the way to 352. No, 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 no. Today, like today, is a day where, I mean, you're getting a two-sided market in SK. I mean, this is a two-sided market. You're getting longs, you're getting shorts. You just literally have to follow the 200 NT wrinkle and just basically trade in that direction. And right now, so far, the market is short. When will I reconsider going long? At 425. You go back to 425, I'll start looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. Right now, the market, the next target for this market is 321. This is the kind of market that you want to also, obviously the swings are significant. You want to just give it a little bit more room for your targets. So if we're used to taking 10 and 15 points, we need to start looking for 30 points and 50 points. This is the kind of environment that is, it will give you that. Another move into, boom, that target. Now the next target after that is 297. This captain set up long on the 50 NT Rinko here. So the market is trying to stabilize the structure. We're hitting the top end, or we're hitting the Globex, the Harmony Zone. Harmony Zone number 1. We're putting a switch trade here. On the 50 NT Rinko right here, this is what I'm looking at. The market is putting a captain setup long. So as long as we continue to protect 324.5, then there's a potential, even with this, if this candle closes higher, well, here you go. It's not doing it. So the shorts are still active here. It just be careful because they have the the habit of flushing it, then break it back up. So just gonna be conscious of what they're doing here. It's nasty, that's for sure. There's a little bit of stability going on here, where they're trying to stabilize that ES. They go up to 61. I'm gonna go break even on this trade and just look for the upper 40s to the 50s, and actually I'll go better than break even. And let's go for, yeah, damn it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's a bit of a fade, but it's a bit of a fade. You got a captain set up on the 30 NT Rinko. So you got that plus the 50 NT Rinko where they're flushing and fading back up. Then the ES start to stabilize. Okay, why do I even say stabilize? Because whenever the ES go from moving 8 candles in a row to moving 2 to 3 candles and reversing, that tells you that the market is in the process of shifting its mentality. And here you go, this thing is going to run exactly to my target, which is fine. I'm going to still keep it tight. You know, so it adds up, NSK, it adds up. As long as the decisions are good. All right, so we made a long here from 26 to our level. So we're up to 66 so far. Moving on to the next decision. We're not even 9 o'clock yet. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, Lord. So where we at right now is the target for that long, and it's also an area where the shorts need to show a bit of conviction. So we're coming to Harmony Zone 1, and the shorts are struggling. We want to see the 75 to the 85 level, how that gets handled. What I would like to see the market do that will get me into an actual actionable state of mind is if we shift the cloud, basically test Harmony Zone 1 well, shift the cloud negative, give me a harmony wave short, and then I can participate. That will be a continuation trade, and it's going to be scalping in nature. Hey Suarez, how are you? All right. Take one here. Yeah, they're gonna get me on this one, right? Okay, they got me on that one. All right, that's fine. Let's keep working. I gotta take that stop. 200 NT Rinko shifted positive, and we're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. Target number 4 is hit here. The next target on this is going to be 422. Pullbacks are viable. This area was the second level, harmony zone number 2, so it needed to hold. We punched right through it, got in fairly decent, and the market just continued and closed the 200 NT wrinkle. So that's my out. I cannot stick around too long after that. Yeah, good job, Jeff. Good job. All right, target. The next target is on. Here you go, the longs at 24. And that will bring us to the bottom end of the Globex band.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order canceled.
I took that one. So we came into Harmony Zone 1 after retesting the break, and that's an area where we need to test the strength of the longs, and I took that one decision on one contract. Now, what we want to see is them producing a new Harmony Wave long. Wow, look at that bad boy. That was a good one. I didn't think I took a heat on that one. Oh, nice, nice, nice. That's okay. We made our money. That's a good one. Oh, I had that one pegged. It's all right. I will always get them. I will always get them. One way or another, I always get them. There you go. Boom. It never changes, Adam. It never changes. Look at that bad boy. Ooh. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, you took the first inception short at 90. So that got you 20 points, right? Next target is Globex, guys, 74 and a half. Boom. Wow. Can I have my 69 and a half long, please? Please, pretty please. Crypto, are you actually long? I mean, are you long on this one? And you're out. Good. How much money do you make on that deal? $8K? Oh. Congrats. Congrats, crypto. So if I'm going to start thinking in terms of swing trading and holding on to these trades for bigger moves, what has to happen? That one decision at 369 half long is the kind that is designed for swing trading, because it's a fresh 200 NT wrinkle reversal, and you're getting that first initial pullback, where you got the first initial pullback to zone number one, but also zone number two can work. And then from there, you're looking for the market to close one candle up in your favor, which would have taken us to 25. And then after that, you're looking to trail. In George we trust. NSK. You're funny, man. I know, Adam. I know. Man, I had that order perfect down there. I took my money. I was happy with it. And the only thing I would say is, what would I have done differently to hold on to a bigger chunk of this move? And the answer to that question is simple. I would have, right when I got into that trade, or before I got into the trade, I would have had to think in terms of, I want to swing trade and I want to look for a bigger target. And I know what those targets would look like. But my mode right now is just simply scalp, 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 and just build the day. So that's okay. We'll be all right. There's a whole lot more trading going on here, so, and it's early. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Hit that like button. Help us grow. That's true, Brad. That is true. That is true. That is so true. And that's exactly what I did. I took my profit. All right, so now we're going to be, dancing around this Globex zone, or around Globex. Globex is a 74.5. So you're going to see this back and forth behavior here. So what's actionable for me? There we go. They keep building harmony waves. Massive moves on both sides of the market. Longs are in charge between 74 and 64, and between 50 and 40. These are the two zones that we want to test the health of the trend in the market here. And how is everybody doing so far? Adam, how are we doing? Brad, DJ, Mike, how we doing? Gary, how are we doing? Sheila, James, Jeff, Jose, Ken, Khaled, Killer B, KK, Panos, Pat, Omer. Across the board, how is everybody doing? All good so far? Okay, sounds good to me. Up 1,200, good for you. Good job, Mike. Break even. All right, so we're getting a bit of a fade here by the market into Globex. And you took that first inception. Yeah, I get it. Can't break 4,000 on the ES. It's a struggle up here. Good job, Omer. See ya. Good job. 662 and out of here. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a bit of a flush here. So we're We tested the harmony zone back and forth, and we are going to come into level 2 here, 449.50. So we broke that channel, that big channel number 2 before. Then we put an inception trade here, short, had a nice wave into glowbacks, and they're consolidating right here. So they're dancing around. This is an area where shorts can, the market is just basically going to spend a little bit of time here. So I'm not going to be active around glowbacks. It's a lot of noise that we can see happen here. There you go. All right, so let's take a quick look here while we're waiting. Tesla global open is 122.54, and we're trading under it, so that's not good. We want to see the market come back up to these levels. Market needs to break 121 and ultimately break above 122.54 for the longs. Right now, as we speak, there is a harmony wave short and an inception trade short in Tesla with a target at 119.62, 118.97. Stop to that rotation is 121. Netflix. The open is 332. We're trading under that again, and we are in a consolidation after making a move. So you really need to see a break above 330 or a break below 328 for shorts. I mean, the indices are firming up, so you would think that these markets will start firming up with them. But 28 is a number, and 30 and a half, 30.4 is another number that this market needs to consider. Apple, 134.07 is the open. We're trading under it also, and we're under the Globex band in or the opening band for Apple. It's firming up, but the current rotation is a short rotation. We hit the entry point for that rotation at 133.5, and now hitting target number 1. Target number 2 is 132.88. The longs need to clear the 133.70 in order to show strength, and we're seeing the indices here pulling back as well. SPY, a new harmony wave short, produced itself at 396.14. Target number 3 is hit, back as a retest. The opening price is 396.85, and what's happening here, we hit it multiple times and backed off. So that's going to be a pivot point for us to consider. So we need, the longs need to clear it. And Microsoft, here we go. Microsoft 235.19, and we're trading above it, and that's healthy and you're looking for new harmony waves long in order to get involved. So they're doing the song and dance around Globex, and that's what they're doing. And I want to be patient around this area. And what am I going to be patient for? I want to see harmony waves to the long side and a good signal to get me in. Uh, so that most likely, if that's going to happen, it's going to happen between 85.95 on pullbacks. Now we have zone number 2 coming up. I mean, we came very close to it and we're backing off into it. If that happens, it can present us with a scalping opportunity. Also, we cannot break 423 and a quarter. It's a Globex dance, my friend. They're gonna do this dance. They are doing the dance. Okay, let's see here. One. Okay.
Order filled.
Here we go. My stop is gonna be literally right here, and that's it. I ain't going to give it any more.
Order submitted. Order filled.
I'm gonna go break even and let it ride, let it ride, let it ride. Don't be greedy. Don't be a greedy pig, George. Don't be a greedy pig.
Target filled.
That's good enough. Gotta talk myself into it. Of course, Adam. Just you cannot be a piggy pig. I held one and I took it to level number 2, but this is where stuff can get a little bit noisy, and I just let's just take the money and Suarez, come on. So let's play the game. Blame of let's play the game of holding. What would that have done? If I held on to it and just kept my break even, will I get stopped out? And the next target I would have mentally, just by the way, is 525. So basically, I will be making close to 100, and it's gonna if we get there, we're gonna pop up to the 35. So basically, we're saying that this one contract is going to make 100 points, and it cannot go below 47 and 37 and a quarter. So basically, I'm going to be in it for a point. Let's see. Pat, how are we doing? Kiki, how are we doing? Good job, Mike. Good job. Yeah, crypto. This imaginary game is a little bit painful. Nah. I can play that game all day. Oh Lord. They're gonna show me today, huh? So, so, so remember, the game is is a simple game. It's a binary game. Either we hit that top level, the what is it? We said the 24, or it comes back and hit me for +1. There's no in between. So what we have to be concerned about is that constant testing and retesting of the harmony waves. So if you come to it the first time around, that's one thing. And if we constantly keep coming and testing and retesting, you're chewing through the supply. And that's going to lead to an eventual break of it all. So here we go. I mean, we're back to Harmony Zone 2 and no buyer in sight. And Biden is talking, Swat has just mentioned that So the market is reacting to that. The 200 NT Rinko just reversed. So that sets the stage for rallies to be shortable. And now you have two harmony zones to the upside, and you're waiting for a rally. We have to be flexible in this market. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. What time is it? It's 9:45. Let's see. Let's see how we're gonna come up to these levels. Yeah, this is an area where patience is a good one, actually. So anything below 400, we want to see that. That's the next target. So that experiment, if we didn't have the politicians speak, probably would have worked, right? mean, right here, that's a spot.
Order submitted. Order filled. Stop fill.
Break even on that one. Maybe a bit too tight. Maybe a little bit too tight, but that's fine. Kind of needed because there's a lot of news in the market right now. It needed to really kind of behave well or give me out for break even. I mean, I can test Harmony Zone 2 and or wait for the cloud to shift negative and a new Harmony wave short present itself. So that's what I'm going to wait for. Yeah, I mean, ES, it's running into Globex on the 50 NT wrinkle. That's what we have to kind of look at, actually. On the 50, yeah, you're right. You are right, sir. ES is still on the long side. I'll see how they test this level right here. Because if we get up there to between 4 and 5, you got a lot of things that could put the kibosh on the market. One of them is Globex. Second, Harmony Zone number 1. You're between target 4 and 5, which is a fading environment. So there's a lot of things going up there that would kind of put a bit of No, I'm with you, Brad, on that one. That's a good. That is not a. I mean, that's exactly a very good approach. Is you keep the 50 into Rinko in alignment with the 200 into Rinko. So the ES50 and the 200 on NQ, when you get those in sync, that gives us a bit of stability to whatever decision we make. It's a good observation. All right, take care, Panos. Take care. Looky. So Harmony Zone number one, just they danced around a little bit, but that held. So I needed to kind of just work that zone in order to stay in. It's the target, Suarez. It's the next target, which is 398 is where we're heading to. And that's the reason for my short up there. It had a little bit of noise in it, which is fine. But ultimately, this can bring us down to that level, then we can test a lower level from there. Yeah, I mean, we're in the middle of the middle of the middle of things right now. You're in the middle of the 200 NT Rinko. You're just sitting. That's a big deal right there. The market is susceptible for testing and retesting. You have the lower targets, but you have to kind of be conscious of that idea as well. I want my entry back, my short entry back. They're not going to give it up either. Yeah, don't blink. Do not blink. Yeah, let me know when you get him back, Suarez. All right. How did I not see this? How did I not see this? We had a captain set up short on the 50 NT Rinco while everything else was lined up. I mean, that is a huge signal. And I got short here, and that consolidation into the entry at 443.50. I mean, that is a crime I committed today. What is wrong with me here? That is a signal, a beautiful one. Gotta pay attention. Man. Let's focus here. It's 10:04. We got about an hour on the morning session. We need to hyper focus. Where I'm at for the day, let's take a quick look. I think we're positive a little bit, but not by much. That's how my day is looking like. I got worked up on that one two contract trade. Yeah, on that short against level harmony zone number 2. Then, calmly continue to trade, and we had beautiful entries on those two decisions. I made 500, 200, and 255. And just that brought us back to positive plus 381. That last contract that we took, we flatted, but they slipped us. And that got us to 372. And moving on to the next decision. This is a market that can reward us greatly, and we just need to take advantage of it. Need to get into that hyper aggressive mode and start sizing up and start to hold on to these big trades, because that type of environment is very conducive to multi-candle swing trades where you could catch a 200 NT Rinco trade and it will just pop. It will move, and it will close 25 candles, 25 points at a time. And when you got size in that, it's going to make your months. Speaking of consistency, it's analysis. Okay, what is the analysis here? Boom, here. Where's that? Here we go. So from the beginning of the year, January, every session that we had has been positive. So 1,200, 2 grand, 900, 480, 500, 700, $87 yesterday, and 372 today. So we're on equity high right now, about 6,400, and really not trading much. Like literally within a $5,000 account. The biggest trade that I ever took was a 5 contract trade. And that I did it once. Everything else is 1 and 2. And that will change. I mean, we're going to get aggressive and we're going to start putting 5s and 10s. But eight contracts, eight contract, two, eight contract, seven, three contracts, nothing out there. Not trading a million trades a day, just well thought of trades, well structured trades. So that's where we at. And consistency is really an emotional consistency. That's what you want to see. Consistency in your account. You have to work on not your trading system. You have to work on you and balance your emotions. And you balance your emotions by having adequate preparation in the morning. You're working out, you're taking your, it's a list of things. Don't want to get into a side conversation right now, but consistency is emotional consistency. That's where the power is. So here we go again. I mean, we're running up into harmony zone 1 and pulling back in same manner that we did prior to this move. Oh, you're too hard on yourself, Suarez. You're too hard on yourself. Funny though. Hmm. All right, so they're touching it multiple times. If they start breaking this cloud and producing a new harmony wave, then that will set the stage up for a continuation short. We're in the middle of the range on the 200 NT wrinkle, which lends itself for, this type of behavior where they're back and forth and consolidation and pushing and shoving. And I mean, as long as we, hold on to this level. I mean, we hit it multiple times. Let's see. 200 NT wrinkle and the 100 are in sync on the short side. Because the captain set up short on the 30 NT Rinko here. I mean, if they put on a switch trade short at 416, I'll take it. They're not doing it yet. We need to see a little bit more out of this. Where is the 50 NT Rinko on ES? Ooh, there you go. The 50 NT Rinko on ES is short, and you're running into Globex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the dance. They're dancing. They're going to close this candle and flush it. Okay. Let's give him time. Maybe we'll get into this target number 3.
Order
I took that.
filled. Order submitted. Order
I'm gonna take a well. There you go. I'm out, but I'm gonna get back in.
filled.
Too noisy. Too noisy. All right, let's see how far we can go with this bad boy. We need a push. And I am not going to give it any more than this. Either you're going to work or you're not. And you're going to do it very quickly here. I mean, you get me 48, 38, 35. Yeah, that's just noise. Whole lot of noise. That's fine. I'm leaving this alone. I tried it twice, and I think I'm too tight with it, and I'm just gonna leave this zone alone. The market got to do a couple of things: either break above it or come back and give me a new harmony zone short. I'm not gonna get too hyperactive here. Look at this. Yep. What is this? Yeah, let's pause. Let's watch. Let's be patient. Let's not get too worked up in this area. The behavior that I'm looking for is similar to what we've seen here, where the market comes up to it. Yeah, it fluctuates a little bit, but then you got that move, and we're getting a whole lot of just zigzag noise. And they're waiting for, I guess there's news in 10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, it's just noise. I don't want to be too caught up in this. It'll make you emotional. That kind of behavior it starts to get you emotional, and I need to stay away from it. I know. I know. This is just what it does. The Suarez is just get you in, get you out, get you in. It just fluctuates in a very tight range, and your expectation is off a move, and you're not getting it. So you get out thinking, by cutting your losses small, that you're doing your risk managing correctly, which is in a way yes, but if you keep coming back to it over and over and over, then it just leads to your emotions will start building, and if it goes against you, then you're really in a mentally bad spot. So I recognize that, and it's used to be a pattern in which I used to get in trouble in before. So I'm gonna do the right thing, which is to leave it alone. And if there's news coming up, then let that sort itself out, and we'll come back later. That's exactly right. So ES put a double captain setup. Okay, here we go. Here you go. So the issue with this was not necessarily the market, it was my expectations. My expectations here was to see a quick move. And since it didn't, I started to think in terms of risk and started to cut my stops and basically trying to manage it. And I think the personality just kind of shifted into a slower price action. So we got the consolidation against that zone, harmony zone 2, and eventually it flushed. Then ES gave us a double captain setup with the second one being short, and then you got that flush. So it's 1027. We're gonna take 5 minutes, 5 minute break, get fresh, mentally fresh, and get back at it. You're looking for a one candle reversal in ES. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and you're gonna get 7, 8, 9. I mean, right here is a good spot for a scalp against that high of 95. When price comes to the middle of the range, and pauses, you are going to be in a place where you're going to get two-sided market and a lot of this type of behavior. They run it up, they run it down, they consolidate within a range. This is a balance zone. The market is out of balance here, it's in balance right here. In the middle of the zone, which is very equivalent, it's equivalent to VWAP. You will see that type of behavior. So I know I need to kind of just be careful of these specific patterns and try not to get too worked up in them. So actionable points are the following. You break above 474.75. That will set the stage for longs to be very active. We break anywhere under 423. Then rallies are shortable on an aggressive way, but again, we are in the middle of the range around 417. So I can't be that aggressive considering that additional fact. What would get us in a swing trade is to see the failure below 17 and that whole number, because the next close will be at 372, then 350, and now we're going to be breaking the 300, and that will basically break that whole structure down. So see that Sheila, the ES that you said what? So 39 and 6 issue. See that run up, and we said this is going to be a good spot for a scalp short in ES. Why? Multiple things. What is this? 50 NT Rinko. Here we go. 50 NT Rinko is short. So that's the first condition. The second condition is you had double captain set up short that gave you a new shift in the cloud. Then you ran up. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 candles in a row on ES on the 6 NT Rinko. So now that's the count. 7, 5, 7, 9, 11. The market tends to pause and it tends to reverse around these significant numbers in ES. So from a scalping perspective, an entry here has a stop literally at 95. And then you're looking for that potential to the low, and that's exactly what happened. Now, one interesting structure here that I'm seeing, it's 430. If we break 430 and a half, because that will set up a short. That will set up a short, a 70 NT Rinko captain set up short at 430. And that will set the stage for us to really start hitting these lower prices. So if the market does that, then I'm going to start playing. And it's going to be a bit, Yeah, here we go. Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna start one contract at a time.
Order submitted.
They need to really help me out and come up there. Oh no. Yeah, see, that's just not what I want to see happen. Because now, I mean, it takes away my potential. Shorts are going to be active. You got a signal. The stop of that signal is 463. And, I got to get a better entry point. So I'm going to cancel this and look for a
Order canceled.
better signal. Maybe we can get a run up in ES in a few minutes. How many minutes? We can speak. I mean, that could be in our advantage. Really? He's talking right now? Okay. Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good. Let's see here. We can tell that the market is slowing down as well. Now this 70 NT Rinko candle is closing, and that is now you have one additional move that the market can make that will make it very lucrative on the short side. This current candle we're seeing cannot close higher, and it's about to. But if this candle can come and close at 22, then obviously that is no longer an option. And that will lead to a continuation short. But now, we have another, like almost like a last ditch effort there for them, is put a one candle reversal at 431. If they do that, then that tells me that this captain setup short got tested and confirmed, and then we are ready for a target number one. If we happen to break anything above 62 and a quarter, then the next move is you're moving to that upward target at 474, and the market is going to be by the pullbacks again. A lot of noise going on here. We got to be careful with it. But that's the logic, and that's what we're looking for, and that's the expectation out of the market. And depending on what the market is doing, is going to be what we will do. I mean, we keep hitting, harmony zone 2. Like it literally it's a ping pong between zone 1 and zone 2, and they're just playing a game with people around these levels. So I needed to undertrade this environment and look for something that is a lot more solid. than what we're seeing right now. I mean, I was happy with this captain setup, but that captain setup needed I need a like really I needed an entry at 30, and now it would have went down about 15 points, took profit when break even. I'll be done with that trade. And the reversal that they did is it puts me on a pause. Does not make me long, does not make me short. I'm looking for more information. And I think the market is also looking for a little bit of guidance from Ballard speak. So he's talking, the market is listening, and let the market tip its hand, and we will get active. DJ Mike, how are we doing, buddy? James, how are we doing? Jose, any more trades? Ken, Khaled, how are we? Killer, B, KK, Pat, safe. Any improvements or any trades? $17.50 is good enough, buddy. Well, I say good enough. If you are in sync with the market, keep playing. That's your read, and it's a good read, and you should follow that read. Then you have to ask yourself another question, though. Is what will make you act? How the market needs to set itself up in order for you to say, yes, I am involved. So this way, you're not just waiting for the sake of waiting, but you're waiting for something to happen in order for you to transact, and that makes your patience has a purpose to it. What will make the market get out of this choppiness? For example, here we go. That's waiting with a purpose. So since we're reading the market and we're asking ourselves a question here, I mean, like, okay, so we keep hitting level 2, harmony zone 2, and we just keep chewing. What is this, like the third or the fourth time hitting that level, which is the 50 to the 60? Yeah, it's just, they're done. I mean, they're going to take it up. They're going to take it up. You trap the captain setup people on the 70 NT Rinco. Thank you, Cowdoc. Appreciate it. Off we go. Now back to Globex, the ultimate zone for trapping people. That's what you're getting here. So look what they did. They put on that captain setup short, moved it about 14 points into this harmony zone. We needed to see a flush below the 13th. We looked for pullbacks as a shorting opportunity, but we were not getting a signal. We're not getting a signal there. Then we waited and the market came up to that level at 62. It's like, all right, well, that is, you're going to break that. You're going to set the stage up for a 200 NT wrinkle reversal, and that's going to push the market higher. And that's where we at. So they trapped the people that were in here short and did not recognize the fact that even though we got a signal short here, but it's the entry is literally right here. And if the market is going to bounce into this, then you need to see a structure on the 20 NT Renko that tells you it's safe to jump in. And we never got that. Price goes up, traps people. Most likely, we're going to come up to this level and flush more people, then come back down, oscillate around Globex, build a base, and off that base, we'll figure out what we're going to do next. Ultimately, this is right here, is the kill zone for this market. You trade anything above that level right here, above 526. You are aggressively long on pullbacks and signals. And if you are breaking anything under the 17, that will set the stage for a pressure on the short side. Anything in between, scalps, quick risk management, under trade, preferably on the sideline. But if you have a good day going and you're connecting with the market and you see it clearly, then yes, continue to trade. Don't shortchange yourself. But if you're, kind of break even, down a little bit, up a little bit, this is not the environment that is constructive of momentum. It's more of a zone of choppiness and consolidation. Okay, they came up to harmony zone number one after break the 200 NT breaking up. So now this is the testing zone for any base for higher prices. We want to see how well they handle it. Yeah, that's what we're doing, SNK. It's exactly what we're doing. We're patiently waiting. We're just gonna let it ride. We're gonna let it. I'm gonna let the market do the chicken dance because that's what they're doing. I mean, ultimately, the structure of the market right now is long. However, we are not we're not exhibiting a lot of behavior that is just the signals are. I mean, there's signals like right here. That test is a good one. What would I like to see? I would like to see price above Globex. I would like to see a new cloud positive. I like to see a new harmony wave long. And once we establish the harmony wave, I need a signal at the beginning of that harmony wave. Those conditions will put me in a position where I can act on the long side against the 440, and potentially if we push back down to 425, 415, we will look for a similar behavior off that base. But where we at right now, the market is just putting a little bit of pressure and not really moving in any significant way. So I'm gonna wait for that structure to present itself. That's a good one, DJ. And that happens to be the zone, the harmony zone as well. Congrats, crypto. That's a big win for you, and I'm happy for you. And congratulations. Good job, man. Well, here you go. Next target in this rotation is 501. 480. Off you go. DJ, you want that contract back. I know it. Yep. All right, guys, that's it for me. It's 11 o'clock. we gotta get on our training sessions here. I have who James. How we doing, James? You're still around? How did we end up, Pat? Today, Ken. Not 11. Um, let me see here, Joseph. Okay. We could do 12. I can do 12. Is that okay? All right. Thank you, Suarez. All right, James, just stay in the room and we will get going on our training. Everybody else, good luck, good job. I ended up the day right here at $90. So that's how we ended up the day. Positive is positive. I'll take it and I'll move on. Tomorrow is another day. And we will see you guys bright and early tomorrow.